Hi, my name is Catherine Orange. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the stakeholders for vaccines, the Nurses Code of Ethics, and the proposed solutions. So everybody is at risk for disease that are easily preventable by immunization, especially children with underdeveloped immune systems. So stakeholders may consist of academic researchers. They test and monitor vaccines for safety. And then you have advocacy groups or vaccine organizations or immunization partner groups, such as the 317 Coalition. It's a group of leaders in the national immunization community that focus on advocating for increased Section 317 funding from Congress. That's to ensure the critical infrastructure needs of the nation's immunization policy are met. There's also the American Academy of Physicians, there's the American Academy of Pediatrics, and then there's the American Nurses Association, and that's just to name a couple advocacy groups. And then you have federal agencies. You have politicians that create the laws. You have state and local governments such as schools or child care centers. You have the drug companies that develop, manufacture the vaccines, and the investors that will invest in and help fund the drug companies. So what are some proposed solutions? Well, educate. According to the Code of Ethics 7.1, nurses must participate in advancement of the profession through knowledge development, evaluation, dissemination, and application practice. Educate parents and the public on the facts, the statistics, and of course the myths out there you could do it through media, through sending home flyers, through the schools, brochures in the doctor's offices. You have increased immunization coverage has resulted in drastic decline in preventable diseases and mortality rates from these diseases, especially in children. So according to the World Health Organization, 1.5 million children still die annually from vaccine-preventable diseases. Children are exposed to more antigens from the common cold than they are from a vaccine. And one of the top major concerns that parents had from having their children vaccinated was autism. So per Immunization Action Coalition, a study was done that strongly suggests that there is no evidence that linked vaccines to autism. So that was a myth. So Code of Ethics 3.5, acting on questionable practice, being an advocate means that care services are needed. The nurse takes action against any incompetent, illegal, unethical, or impaired practice by any members of the healthcare team or healthcare system. So believe it or not, there are still doctors out there that are against vaccinations and refuse to give them to their patients. So Code of Ethics 8.1 states health needs and concerns. The profession of nursing is committed to promoting the health, wealth, and safety of all people. The nurse has an obligation to be aware of not only the health needs of the individual, but also the broader global health issues. If vaccines are not given to create immunity against these diseases, it's possible that we could have an epidemic such as the polio epidemic that killed or crippled thousands of children. So the nurse's duty is to learn, educate, and promote the health, wealth, and safety of all individuals.